sometimes life really gets me down and I just try to keep my head up. And, it's hard raising teenagers by yourself with not enough money. So today I just took it to the beach. Yep, that's what I did today. And now I'm going to tell you about it in a video that I have no script, I have no notes or anything. I'm just going to share my day. And that's what happened today. I just decided to go to the beach. You can probably see I got some sun, but I needed some vitamin D anyway. But I've been stressed raising these kids. Well, obviously finances are the major issue. Finances are the major issue. And with that being said, we really should have 3 cars because the kids are 16 and 19 and they don't even have their licenses yet. Well, one of them's about to, but it costs $500 just for the driver's education. And I only have 1 car anyway, so what's the use? So it gets stressful sometimes and I get down. And they get down. They get down too. And it's hard to keep your head up. And then, occasionally my daughter will have boy troubles or whatever. So today, I did. I just went to the beach. I went by myself. I brought my book. And when I say the beach, there's a little park around here where you can go drop your trailer. I don't have one. I don't, obviously. Or a mobile home for the summer or the whole year for that matter. But they also have just a nice little lake where you can go fishing or kayaking or swimming. And I bring my lawn chair and my book and I read. And if I get hot, I go take a dip and I come back out and I read. And I enjoy it. And the kids usually go with me, but they didn't today. I went all by myself. And it was nice. It just gave me some time. Now, I was not by myself. I was surrounded. If there's a break in the video, it's because my neighbor just bothered me outside. But anyway, when I say I was alone, I was not alone. The beach was very busy. And I chit-chatted with another mom for, 5-10 minutes. But I was alone in my thoughts. I was alone in my immediate space. I was alone in my head. I was enjoying the sun. I was enjoying the fresh air. I did get in and do a little swimming to cool off. It felt great. Had a little time to pray. Had a little time to brainstorm. And learned a lot from my book I'm reading. It's the same one I've been reading, The David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell. But I'm almost done. It takes me a long time to read because I like to study it. But yeah, it's been tough as of late. It's not easy raising teenagers at all. But when you're single and their father was killed tragically less than 3 years ago, which caused, some mental health struggles for all of us, it makes things even harder. And I always tell my kids, and it's true, if you guys aren't okay, I can't be okay. If you're having a rough day, I'm having a rough day right there with you. And just what can I do to help? And I know that I have a good relationship with them. I know they know that they can tell me anything. And I will always love them unconditionally and forever. I always told them unless they murder a squirrel, that might be the drawing point. If they murder a squirrel, that might be it. I might cut them off forever. Just kidding. But anyway, we do have a good relationship. But at this point, it's just the kids are in their room and I'm in the living room. And so with this midlife reset of mine, obviously I've noticed that first and foremost, finances need to change. But just lately I noticed that I'm just not feeling well. I'm not feeling joy. I'm uncomfortable in my own space. And so there's just a few changes I need to make. One is I need some deep cleaning and decluttering of my house. I know it would make me feel better. So I didn't write anything down. I should make a schedule, but yesterday, I tell you what, I cleaned the heck out of that bathroom. You could probably eat off of the bathroom wall right now with all the bleach. I mean, I wash it down once in a while, but I'm telling you, I went to town in there. And that felt good this morning when I got up and saw that, I was like, hey, I'm really glad I got that done. Mission accomplished, so to speak. So there's that, but I have to do more of that because it is freeing and it's lightening. It's like a load off your shoulders when you get something like that done. It just makes things feel a little better. And decluttering, I love decluttering. I one time did a decluttering challenge where on the first day you donate trash or sell one thing. Second day you do two things. The third day three. On and on. 15th day you get rid of 15 things all the way up to 30 days. When on the 30th day you get rid of 30 things, and I did it. Now, some of the things might have been a paper clip, but I did it, and I think it's time for me to do that again because that's, it just really lessens the load, lessens the burden sometimes when you decluttering your space is also decluttering your mind, in my opinion. I think it is anyway. So that felt good. My next tackle, I think, is going to be the refrigerator, where I take everything out, totally defrost it, and just sanitize the whole thing. It needs to be done. I know that would feel good too, so I have to do that. And then I was thinking that this financial situation isn't going as quick as I'd like. I'm not making extra money like I'd like to. I'm really praying that this YouTube channel of mine turns into a business. So with that being said, please subscribe. Because I want this to be a community. I know there's other folks like me. I'm not the only person, around 50 years old that it's time to start something different, something new. I'm not the only one. There's other people like me, so let's do this together. But as I was saying, it occurred to me that I really need to budget better. I know the bills and stuff, and I keep track of everything I make at work because I'm a waitress, so it varies. I don't, some tips are good and some days are better tips and some are not. But I keep track, so I know what I make in the month, every month, every day. I write it down. Well, I have an app called Server Life. I recommend that. However, I see I made X amount of money this week and I paid this bill. Where's the rest? Like, I don't have anything to show for it. So with that being said, I have told myself that I need to conscientiously track all of the money that's going out the door, because I should know specifically where my earnings are going. I work hard for the money I make, so I would like to know specifically and exactly where all the money is going so that I could budget better. And I think that will be another load off, because I gotta feel better, man. I gotta have some fun. I just need a little bit more joy. And I'm gonna get it. And so those were a couple of things I did. I enjoyed the day at the beach. I felt guilty, I'll be honest. I felt guilty out there without the kids, but they didn't want to go anyway, so it's okay. But I enjoyed myself. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. So what's going on with everybody else like me? What do you folks do? Who's here in my community with me? Let's share. Let's get out there. Comment. Let me know what you do to kind of keep your head up once in a while. By the way, I'm feeling really self-conscious right now about this scar, because you can see it so obviously today. Maybe it's because of the sun, but I had spine surgery, cervical spine surgery twice. I have a scar there, and I got a scar around the back as well for spinal stenosis. That's a whole other story. I just wanted to point out, because it's looking at my phone and looking at that, it looks huge and horrible and awful, so I felt like I should tell you. Yep. Spine surgery. My neck is all metal. It's all metal. Got 16 screws, I think, and 2 plates in my neck. It's a lot. Anyway, thank you so much for following me. Please subscribe. Follow along. Give me some comments. What do you do to keep your head up? How are we going to make big changes? We've got the whole other half of our lives to go, folks. Thank you for tuning in. God bless.